Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a quick video on trunnion upgrades today. So working with obviously some LS rocker arm assemblies. These were in the 5.3 when I took it apart. They're new Morel brand rocker arms from what I could figure out. And they do have a trunnion upgrade in them. This is a needle bearing style, okay? And it does have the snap rings on the outside for retention, whereas like the factory style had needle bearings, but they just had a cap that pressed in. That held everything together. Those have the potential to come apart and vomit needle bearings all throughout the interior of your engine and cause, you know, all sorts of problems. So this is a good upgrade. I have no idea what brand these are, and that always makes me nervous. I've taken a few of these apart already. These snap rings were a little on the flimsy side, and I have a much better upgrade in mind. So what we're going to be moving to are these C.H.E. trunnions, and I'll show you here. This is what came out, okay? The one on the bottom is what came out, and what's going in is the C.H.E. on top. You can see a difference there. The trunnion body is a lot more robust in the center and even out on the ends there where the rocker body rides on the outer portion. You know, so there's a definite difference there in size, but you notice these oiling grooves as well. They're like a spiral design, and that's because these caps or bushings, I guess, these just slide on, right? Okay. And the oiling grooves in both of these parts allows for oil to sit in there. And this is all free floating once it's assembled in the rocker arm. So this simply pushes into the body. Okay. Like so, just slides right in there. And then this portion slides right into that. You do that on both sides. Snap ring on the outer edge, and there you go. So that's one really nice thing about this trunnion upgrade is you don't need any special tools. You just need snap ring pliers, and that is it. Whereas, you know, these other ones, these do have to be pressed in. The factory ones have to be pressed in, and you can do it. I'm taking these apart with a couple of sockets and my bench vise. You know, you don't need like a 10,000 pound press. You can do it with a vise. But just the fact that you can put these together with your hands is pretty slick. So anyway, I'm gonna put one together here for you real quick so you can see what's up, and then you can go on about your day. Give a little brake clean spray. There was some debris in a couple of these when I took them apart, even though they're new. And I know they're new because there's literally no wear, focus, on those pads. Okay. And we'll spray these down a little because you never know what's on there from the factory. It's always a good idea to spray down your new parts, make sure they're nice and clean. Even though I'm just going to goop them up with some assembly lube. It's probably going to be, I would say, a good month before we get to fire this thing up. So I just want to make sure that everything has assembly lube on it. That way nothing is dry starting when we fire this thing up the first time. And I will try to pre-oil it just to be safe, but can never go wrong with some assembly lube. You're not going to hurt anything. All right, so inside the rocker body there, put some assembly lube, both sides. It's going to make a big old mess. I'm going to put some on the inside of the bushings here. This is where the body of the trunnion will ride. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna smear that around everywhere. All right, so we're going to put a bushing in. Just slide that together there. And take our trunnion, and we're going to slide that in from the opposite side of the bushing we just put in. Okay, it just slides right together. Oops, too far. Take that other bushing. We're going to put it in the side that doesn't have one yet. Just like that. So you can see this just slides freely back and forth. There's no tool or press needed to do that. And now, the last step is to just put those snap rings on. Try my best not to get my tools all dirty and greasy, but we know how that goes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So the other snap rings have bigger holes in them. And so I changed out the tips on my snap ring pliers, and they're too big now for the C.H.E ones. But I was kind of struggling a little bit with the other ones because they were, like I said, kind of flimsy, and they were bending in all sorts of weird ways, and I'm just going to have to go with the smaller tips. So bear with me a second here. All right, anyway, just goes to show that size does matter, because if your tip's too big, it's a problem. All right, so snap ring in the groove. There we go. All right, there's one. Number two. There we go. Make sure she's in the groove there, and there you are. C.H.E trunnion upgrade. Nice and smooth, no needle bearings to come out, and very simple assembly. Plus, being a full floating setup, there's less valve train parasitic power loss. You know, that's good for at least a 32nd of a horsepower or something. So, but there you go. So I like it. I got like 13 more to go. So hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next time.